Federal High Court in Abuja has removed Julius Abure as national chairman of the Labour Party, ruling that his tenure had expired. The court, relying on a Supreme Court decision, directed the Independent National Electoral Commission to recognize Senator Esther Nenadi Usman and her caretaker committee as the party's valid leadership until a national convention is held. Of course, joining me right now to discuss this is Ife Salako, the National Publicity Secretary of the Labour Party. He joins from Ghana. It's great to have you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, now let's talk about this recent court ruling and its impact. What does this portend for the Labour Party?
So this means victory for Nigeria. It is victory for the party. It is victory for every law-abiding citizen of Nigeria. It is victory for democracy. It is victory for everyone who believes that we must not in any way allow a one-party system to persist in Nigeria because it is dangerous to democracy. So it is victory on so many ends. It's just quite unfortunate that it is victory delayed because this is a judgment that has been passed since last year. And we believe that, I mean, if not that we live in a country where people don't respect the rule of law and people just decide to jettison court orders, someone like, Barrister Julius Abure and his cohorts are not supposed to be parading themselves now as the leaders of the party. But, I mean, we thank the judicial, our judiciary for doing the right thing, for calling it what it is. When the judgment came from the Supreme Court, INEC initially made it clear that they were not going to admit Abure. But up until now, we discovered that INEC has refused to remove Barrister Julius Abure's name from the portal. But right now, it is clear who the leadership of the party is and who is going to take on the party going forward. So it is victory for all, and it is victory for Nigeria. All
right, and that will, of course, lead to my follow-up question. I mean, we know that your former presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has left your party, has left the Labour Party, moved to the ADC. For many, they consider this a bloody nose to the Labour Party. So maybe I'll just put this to you directly. Do you think your party can survive post Peter Obi?
Well, the reality of it is that, I mean, if you check the leadership of the Labour Party, there has not been too much of distance from the leadership right now to our presidential candidate at the time, in person of Mr. Peter Obi. So it is, at the end of the day, it's politics. There may be some symbiotic arrangement, to walk into the 2027. And we're going to go back to the drawing boards and see how we can harness things and work to.
All right. You used the word, you said there may be some symbiotic arrangements ahead of 2027. So are we looking at a possibility of where maybe the Labour Party would merge in the ADC coalition to just get whoever its candidate is back then, right then, into the elections and to win? Are we looking at a possible coalition with Labour Party and other party? And another party.
Right. So right now, I cannot categorically say that the Labour Party will be joining the ADC. What I know for sure is that at the moment, there will be conversations around going into 2027. Since the road is clear now for the leadership of the party to decide what to do going into the 2027 election. So, time will tell, and then we would know where we are going into the 2027. But what is certain is that up to now, the leadership of the Labour Party and the former presidential candidate of the party, in person of His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, are in good, good relationship. No, nothing is lost. So there are still so many cards around the table that will be played regarding 2027. And of course, I can assure you that the Labour Party will go for the best, not in favor of anyone, but in favor of Nigeria.